Alright guys and girls, so now I'm going to show you a little bit of my video editing setup. So this is my computer, my desktop PC. Now usually I capture most of my video gameplay footage using the Game Capture HD software, which comes with the Elgato capture card. It's very good software. You can capture in 720, 1080p. You can also capture in 60 frames a second, and you can also do live streaming from it as well, which is pretty cool. So as you can see here, this is what I'm using to capture my PC. So as I say, you can live stream and everything, and it's pretty sweet. It's a good software. So let me show you what I use to do most of my video editing, and then I'm going to give you guys a quick instruction video on how to do green screen. So for most of my video game editing, I use the Sony Vegas Pro 12 software. I did used to use Coral Video Studio, but I found that the rendering on that wasn't very good, and the video quality wasn't particularly good when it was, finally rendered. So I'm going to show you what I do on Sony Vegas. So okay, this is my Batman Arkham Knight folder, and these are all the videos that I have done recently, and obviously I'm going to upload those during the course of the next couple of weeks. So we're going to show, there are three main things that I record when I do a Let's Play. I do a reaction cam with the green screen behind me. I also do gameplay footage here, and I also record the audio commentary separately using Audacity, which I find is the best software for me to use, and it's completely free as well, which is really cool. So this is usually what I do. So this is Sony Vegas Pro. This is what it looks like, and I've got all three parts in here. So the reaction cam, the gameplay, and also the audio commentary. Now usually the audio commentary, for the volume of my voice, I usually put it to about 5, and the gameplay is a little bit louder. I usually put that at about sort of 7 or that sort of thing on it, and that's how I kind of do that. Now, as you can see here, the green screen right now is blocking the gameplay. So what we need to do is we need to make this smaller and put it in the bottom left-hand corner. So to do that, you right-click on it, and then you go Video Event, Pan and Crop. So here you can see this is covering the entire screen. Now, if you want to make it smaller and be able to see the footage behind it, we just basically drag this out here, and that brings it down to the bottom here. And now I actually already have a pre-saved one, so I've got my bottom left green screen, which goes like that. And that leaves you with that pretty much. So there I am in the bottom left-hand corner. So now the main issue is we need to get rid of all this green, don't we? So what I do is I first actually make my image a little bit crisper with a bit more contrast, maybe sometimes a little bit darker. So I go Media FX, and then I go Brightness and Contrast. And that brings this up. And I just increase the contrast a little bit. Usually about 170 is good for me, and that just makes my color a little bit crisper, so you can see everything a little bit clearer. And then what we need to do is get rid of this green. So the reason I do the contrast first is because if I did that afterwards, the green wouldn't work as much, and I'll show you why. So to get rid of the green screen, we go to Video Event FX, and I right clicked on that to get to that, and then we go to Sony Chroma Key, okay, right there, and click OK. Okay, and this brings up this. Now we want to bring this down so it's 0. Otherwise, as you can see, it's very, very sort of misty, almost like a ghost. And then what we do is click on here, and we use this little color picker here. Click on that, and then we just click on the green. And that turns it blue, okay? And that's basically told it, now everything that is green, we're going to get rid of. So to get rid of the blue around me, we just go to the low threshold and gradually increase it until we get rid of it. And there you go. That is how we do gameplay. And that's how I do my green screen. So I've got my little commentary. I'll show you in big so you can see. And there we go. So there you can see it. You've got my commentary here, my little image, and no green screen behind me, nice and clear. Gameplay footage, and then audio over the top. And then when you render this, you can render it in good quality. So we just go here, and we just go to render as, and then that will bring up the options to render it. And then from here, you can render it in a 1080p, 30 frames a second, or sometimes I've also got a preset one for 60 frames for YouTube. So just depending what you want to do on. But that is pretty much how you use the green screen on Sony Vegas Pro. So that's it, guys. That's how you do it. So if you've got any questions at all in the space below, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability. Hope you guys found this video useful anyway. Now, my hints to you for doing gameplay videos are, if you're going to do Let's Plays, pick a game that you're going to enjoy, something that you're excited about or you know is going to be entertaining to watch. Try and find something that you enjoy to play, because if you're not really enjoying it, then your gameplay is not, your reaction's not going to be so good. And I always try and give generally positive reactions when I'm playing a game. Sometimes I will bitch and moan about things in a game if it has bugged me, but the key thing I think in my Let's Plays, there we go, just died there, and a little annoyed. So the key things I think in my Let's Plays are to have a genuine reaction, so to react genuinely to something. So when something's funny or if I enjoy something, just react genuine as you would, you know, just be yourself. The key thing in your Let's Plays is be yourself. You're not going to be anybody else. Be who you are. Enjoy what you do. Be proud of who you are, and that will come across in your Let's Plays. As well, the key thing is to make sure that you've got good video capture quality. I would recommend not to use, you know, cameras on TVs for capturing gameplay, because if the gameplay quality is not good, it's going to be distracting for those people watching, and you're not going to enjoy it. And obviously the key thing as well is try and use a good microphone. Try and have a good video commentary. Now, you don't have to do reaction cams. You don't have to do that. For me, I like it. I like using a reaction cam because it's a good way for people to see my reaction, because I won't always react to something verbally, but sometimes my face can be a bit expressive. And that's why I do really enjoy it. And I am really enjoying doing the green screen right now. So those are my tips for any of you guys that are thinking of starting your own Let's Plays or walkthroughs. Hope you guys found this video useful anyway. Alright guys and girls, take care, and as always, happy gaming. Yeah.